Well, hello everyone. It's Brandon with Spiritual Connections and spiritualconnections.com. And I wanted to talk today a little bit about intuitive development and what our class series are actually all about. What our intuitive development classes are all about is actually getting a good understanding of how intuition works and having a series of exercises so you can internalize them and actually use them in day-to-day life. Now, a lot of people ask me who actually should take these classes. Well, I'll tell you who. Whatever walk of life it is that you're in, whatever vibe it is that you have, maybe you've just been thinking to yourself all along that maybe you're supposed to be part of something bigger. Maybe you're supposed to tap into your creativity in a different way. Maybe you're meant to be a better healer or a better caregiver or a better parent, a better person, whatever it is that you want to do. Intuition is something that you use in day-to-day life. You actually pay attention to the things that your body receives. Now, whether you want to believe that the source is your own physical being and it's a medical consequence of you understanding that the circumstances are giving you something and you have to pay attention, so be it. If you want to believe that it's actually spirit connecting with you, now we're going to take off a little. If you want to believe that you're actually being drawn to something that you're really meant to do and have action and understand how it is that that action is important to you, now we're really getting somewhere. Chances are if you've made it this far into the video, you've actually clicked on other classes. And there's a pretty good chance that you've actually taken a look at a lot of online classes. Well, we offer these classes solely at Spiritual Connections. We actually have a really hands-on approach, and what happens is that you become not only understanding with that, but also you are part of a community. Because that person that you're sitting next to has actually had a series of experiences just like you. You have the ability to actually share your experiences, but then also hear from other people. Now, before we get too far and you think that this is an intuitive support group, that's not necessarily what happens. But, when we talk about some of the topics, you will naturally have things that you've had experiences with. Maybe you have had an experience with, say, your dreams, or maybe you've had a past life experience, a series of deja vus. Maybe you always feel drawn to, say, cardinals, or maybe you actually touch something and say, wow, what happened to this object? Maybe you have a tendency of turning on the news and kind of knowing what's really going on behind the scenes. Even if you don't necessarily get validation, you know that something is up. If any one of these scenarios just made you perk up, welcome to intuitive development. Intuitive development is actually about being able to be yourself, integrate your own capabilities, and become the best version of yourself. Intuitive development is actually more about understanding yourself and understanding where your place is in this world. People that take this class are actually on a journey. Some of them on the other side of these classes, some of them hang their sign and become mediums. Most, though, just become the best nurse or counselor or cashier or stay-at-home parent that they've ever been before. Because they've integrated their own capability. They've actually understood who they are and place in this world and then improved upon it. Is that really what the world is supposed to be about? Yeah, we talk about becoming the change that we hope to see in the world. This is the type of class that does it. Think about that. Also, think about this. You almost clicked on a site that said, hey, pay these hundreds of dollars so then you can learn this information. And you never would have met the teacher. You never would have necessarily heard their own experiences, and you certainly wouldn't have sat in a room and understood how energy feels within a room. Now, I can sell you what else you get with the intuitive development class. I can talk about how you get free meditations while you're a student here. That's kind of cool. That in and of itself might actually be worth taking the classes because, as we all know, meditation can just be good for you, whether you want to pay attention to the medical side or you just want an hour to turn off for a minute. The other thing I can tell you about is the discount that you get in our shop. Or I can talk about the special events that you'll actually be a part of. You'll get advance notice of really cool things, and trust me when I say this, Spirit Tree is full of really cool things. So listen, come to our free class coming up. Come do one of the hands-on exercises. Get to meet me. And I'll say this to you, if I don't resonate with you as a teacher, I'm okay with that. Let me try and find you someone that is going to resonate with you. Because everyone must really kind of find who it is that they're supposed to learn from. I've taught hundreds of people at this point, and I'm here to say that as somebody that uses intuition every day, through mediumship, through psychic ability, through business, through being a parent, through being whoever it is that I am in this life, I'm able to actually show you through this class what it is that intuition really can mean for you. By the way, you meet a ton of cool people. So listen, hope to see you at the next free event. Go ahead and click on the stuff below, and I can't wait to meet you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Take a look on our website at spirittreeconnections.com. Drop us an email at events@spirittreeconnections.com about the classes, about the setup, about whatever. We're happy to talk to you about it, not to sell you, but to make sure that we're the right teachers for you. Again, I'm Brandon with Spirit Tree Connections and spirittreeconnections.com. And when the student's ready, teacher appears. Thanks again.